Hey guys, it's me, Shoegame Status, here with another video. So today is the first video in my music series, and I will be ranking Kanye West's albums from worst to best. So, Kanye West is one of the most influential people on the sneaker game, and this includes even before the time he had his own shoes and clothing line. But so to start off, let's just remember that this is my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of you will disagree with me, or if you do agree with me, you can tell me either way you feel in the comment sections down below, and you can rant about how I'm white and I don't understand rap music. But so, starting off, number 8, what I think is Kanye's worst album is Yeezus. So this is definitely his most experimental album, and it also led to other people's careers because they kind of bit off the kind of sound that he was portraying. But I think that it was just like really bad, like content wise, like it was just really like kind of gross in a lot of songs, and I just did not enjoy it at all. And I think a lot of people agree with me, but so my favorite songs that were on the album were Blood on the Leaves and Bound To. So moving on, number 7, 808s and Heartbreaks. So this is his only album that is completely clean, so I do commend him for that. That's actually pretty cool. But it felt too poppy, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't a rap album at all. It was an auto-tuned pop album, which is fine, but I don't think it's fine for Kanye, because that's not who he was. But I do enjoy that he made it for himself. It was just his pure, raw emotion, and about a girl that he lost. But I just personally didn't enjoy it. I know some others who did, and my favorite songs on it were Heartless and Coldest Winter. But I just think the rest of the songs were kind of just repetitive and not well created. But so then number 6 is Watch the Throne, his collaborative album with Jay-Z. Now when I first heard this, I really did enjoy it. Like, I was blasting this basically every day. But then the music that I started hearing was kind of different, and this album specifically got a little bit old. It feels like it came a little too late. Like, maybe if it came out during like maybe 2009, it would have been better. But like, it was way too flashy, and that era of rap had kind of already ended. So I think that caused it to be not as good as it could have been, because like, it's two rap giants, Jay-Z and Kanye West, in one album, and there was so much potential, and there were several good songs. It just wasn't as good as I think it could have been. But so my favorite songs on that was Murder to Excellence, which is a very good song about the murder in America. And then my other favorite song on that album was, the one about the people in Paris. And so the number 5 is Life of Pablo. My favorite songs on this were Ultralight Beam, which introduced kind of Chance the Rapper. Like, I'd already heard about him from Acid Rap, which was an amazing mixtape, by the way. I may be doing a worst to best with him soon. But so it kind of just brought him into the limelight for the public consumer. And then No More Parties in LA was a great Kendrick Lamar verse. I really, really enjoyed it. But I just think the album overall was unfinished. It felt rushed and nowhere as good as it could have been, because like, if you look at the people who are on it and the people who helped make it, and like some of the concepts of the songs, it could have just been a lot better. And now some people may say that he intentionally made it kind of unfinished sound, but I don't necessarily believe that. But anyway, so number 4 is College Dropout. I'm sure I will get a lot of heat for this one, because this is his amazing debut album, and a lot of people enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too, but it is at number 4 for me, and I think the content was there with a lot of the songs, and the skits were pretty funny. I just don't think that the album was very listenable, which is really important for music, obviously, but also content. And so they just need to flow very well. And in my preference, I just don't think that he did that to his best ability. But so my favorite songs were Jesus Walks and Never Let Me Down. I really enjoyed the Jay-Z verse on that. And then number 3, Graduation. Now, I don't think that this one came up very strong in the content area. It was more kind of like a hits album, like Stronger, that played on the radio for such a long time around the release of that. And Champion, I really enjoyed that song. It was a really cool like concept, because it's him telling a story of like him moving to Chicago and like representing Chicago, but it was like personifying it and making Chicago a girl, and I just thought that was really awesome. But so I enjoyed the album, but it felt like it had a little too dumb songs, such as Drunken Hot Girls. Like, that just didn't really need to exist. And like Barry Bonds, it was okay, but it wasn't very good. But so then number 2, Late Registration. I think this one was way better than College Dropout. This is his second album. I just really enjoy it. It feels like every time I hear Kanye, like I kind of just think of this album, like I feel like this represents him the best, because it's like, it's raw, but it also has like the rap elements necessary to create a best-selling album. But so my favorite songs on this were Roses and Diamonds from Sierra Leone. And moving on to number 1, what I think is the best Kanye West album is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. So, not comparable to any of the others. This is his most artistic, and the feature list on this is pretty insane. Like, there's Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, Pusha T, Kid Cudi, and I just really enjoyed this album. I have this one in physical form, and like practically all of the songs I can listen to on repeat, and the album in general I just like the production quality of this one was wonderful, and I just really enjoyed this one. The only song that I didn't like really was the very last one, but every other song was really well made, and I enjoyed it a lot. And my favorite songs were Gorgeous and Devil in a New Dress. Like, I just really like the sound of Devil in a New Dress. And yeah, so this was my opinion on Kanye's worst to best albums. Like I said before, if you agreed with me or disagreed with me, you can tell me in the comments. And if you did enjoy it, you can hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this, as well as sneaker content. And I'll see you next time.